Monsters 30 life, fizzes extra shadow, and they reduce resists. My shadow resist is my lowest, so yeah. And on top of the extra life, it's that Daze Aura crap. Boss bugged out from the Daze Aura. Right. Boom! Golem 15. Actually, where's the exploit glyph? Just to put a level into it. Or not. Or not a level into it. Okay. Let me just double check. 54. Yeah, 54. Plus 162 golem damage. Before I leveled it, it only had 25 willpower. So I just got like 100 golem damage. Just now. See, all these are on the outside there. Goa Ruins, 54. Goa Ruins is Goa Ruins. Golem has larger AV and isn't relying on lucky hit, not 100%. But so the golems are as follows. The highest damage is the blood, and then the bone, and then the iron. The iron has the best AoE cooldown. The blood golem cooldown is really large, so even though it doesn't do as much damage, it hits more targets. But the main difference, and why we use bone... Oh, what am I doing? I'm like, yeah, this is way too easy. What is this crap? The main difference with bone is his attack is a cleave, and it's a big cleave. And you can't really spam your golem's cooldown. So realistically, the highest damage by an enormous amount is the bone golem. Unless you're doing like a boss that has like no adds, in which case it would be the blood golem. I think there are some bosses with no adds, like I did the Varsham. I don't think it had any adds, right? Yeah, there's some uses for blood golem as well. Iron golem is quite good because it's like instant AoE vol. Some builds don't have the stun. I mean, that's not really true. Every build uses corpse tendrils. Yeah, I don't know. Iron golem is kind of wacky. For a healing potion. I personally really like the taunt as well. The taunt is screen wide. Barsham has ads. Oh, I guess I just killed them too fast then. I used the Iron Golem in the Ring of Mendel's Summoner. It was a pretty good choice because it was a little bit delayed to get Vol and stun a lot of the time. And that build had extremely high cooldown reduction, so I could just like literally button mash his cooldown. So if you get with a build to that level, it's possible that Iron Golem might be the best choice, but that is like really fringe. I think overall the Iron Golem is a little bit underpowered compared to the other two. Like the Blood Golem does the most single target, which is valuable in some cases, but it also gives you 10% DR. There's no other golem that does that, right? So the blood golem has like a uniqueness to it, and the bone golem has a uniqueness to it. And the iron golem, the uniqueness is stripped away from the fact that corpse tendrils is overpowered, basically. Where is Exploit? Oh, it shows up there anyway. Whatever, that's fine. Yes, I do feel that minions are more squishy now. Armor, good roll. CDR, pretty good roll. CC duration, healing. 61. I have to roll life on it. Not int, it's not perfect. Nah, I don't think so. I will hold for a better one, or at least a higher item level one. Sever, Blight, whatever. Let's see how I'd ever use that, but you know what? If it's a perfect roll, it's a perfect roll. Why do I have that? 41 is low. 915. Dodge. Sure. It's not even ancestral. Harvest new zone. Ease refresh, 30 minutes. 5 minutes. I think I'm doing ones that are a little bit too high. Bolt of the Forsaken is mid. Let's try it. The best class build this season? I mean, I've only really played mine. It's not like I know what everyone else is doing. I thought Necro would feel weaker this season, but I don't think it's weaker. Last season was really big for Necros with the auto corpse stuff. versus strict Golemancer. I have like a few blood passives, and I'm still using Blood Nova because I have the necklace that spawns it on my minions. Yeah, the curse aura. I think a lot of people were pretty foolish in thinking some builds would be stronger than last league. Like Infinimist. I'm not saying Infinimist is bad. It's just like with Infinimist last league, you had free curse, so you wouldn't have to curse. You had more corpse skills. And you got automatic corpse skills while you were invincible, right? So Infinimist last league, like, yes, the damage of one corpse explosion went up, but the amount of corpse exploding you're doing this league versus last is significantly less. But yeah, okay, it's fun to play a build that's like invincible, I get it. Oh, thanks, Gazzy. Hope you're doing alright. Really, that one decided to stay behind?
I need more time.
Blood got buffed. Oh, blood definitely had some big things happening. Yeah. Cold fever. Oh. Rip. Yeah, I've been good. Well, I hope you've had some joy out of Diablo, nevertheless. A unique minion. Huh? Oh, that was the cold thing. That's why you want to have the bubble thing. Sometimes the cold thing is cast on every nearby target. I don't really know where to go for this one. But yeah, I set out to play a Shadow Golemancer this league, because that is, without any doubt, a buffed build. Even though minion survivability seems worse, still, within reason, it's still manageable, I would say. But another build I made was like Blood Nova using the necklace. And I got the necklace right away when I got to T4. And I was leveling with the Blood Nova and minions anyway, so just kind of stuck to this. I do plan on going a little bit later anyway. And no longer using the blood part of it. They didn't remove the maximum damage taken per hit. That's by default. I mean, I can't pretend to tell you what they did. I don't know. Before, I would stack the hell out of armor and my minions would survive pretty well. Now I have more armor and I have pretty damn good resists. They're almost all capped. And I have minion resists and armor on top of that, and it looks like they're not as tanky. I'll guess. You know what I'd guess? I'd guess that minions copied your armor, and before armor, when it applied to resists, I'm betting that 50% of it applied. So what does that mean? Because in the tooltip it's still bugged. Armor's still 100. Oh, 98 now, sure. It's still bugged in the tooltip, right? So what I think was happening was having like 100% tooltip armor, which I did have on the Necro, would make the minions just get 50% resist instead of 37.5. And I think that difference is pretty noticeable. I think, like if I had to totally guess, I think it's something to do with that. Well, 50% before the actual resists. The resists are on top. My entire life is poison. Damn. There's so much damage taken in this, it's insane. Tooltip shows against your level, but armor reduces by 85 at a maximum. It doesn't show, it doesn't reflect that hard cap in your tooltip. It didn't ever. It just went all the way to 100. Hell, even before they changed resist, I suspected that the elemental resist part of armor stayed at 50. Because you'd be so much more tanky with armor. Obviously that's a guess, but I don't think it's completely baseless. So you need 13,000 armor to resist the cap of 85 against Nightmare Dungeon 100. I'm hoping to get pretty close to that without disobedience. Oh god. So much fire. Mace. Best stat to proc overpower faster. Guaranteed overpowers. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, I really don't like the whole thing where you have to maintain really high stacks to actually not die to physical damage. And they made armor easier to stack now. Most hits that are physical based are pretty easy to avoid, but I'm pretty sure your minions get your full armor, so in the case of minions, they don't avoid shit. Their AI is basically, let me at them. That's how they work, so. Another Sirocco Cavern. I'm not using the big priest heal because it only works if you let it expire. It's very tricky to know if it's working. So I don't like it. I think before, when it was a shorter cooldown, it'd be pretty easy. Just because it would incidentally fall off. But that doesn't happen as much anymore. Doge. (911). I think 911 is the highest eye level I have found. No, yeah, 911 I think is. I'm not sure their item level dropping formula is working. I should have found a 925 by now. I really should have. Okay, let's maybe scrap some of these.
I cannot do that here.
915. Oh, 915. Okay, true. Yes, I remember now. Yeah, to get... Yeah, that's out of range. So for the glyph to actually work, I have to... get it to level 15 first. Gonna take a little bit. I think I will go up there first, though. Okay, Sigil, salvage. Let's go. Flooded depths, deserted underpass. That's good, actually. Crusader is fine. Sanguine Chapel. Nope, screw it. Any yellows, we're saying screw it. Whispering Vault, nope. Carrion Field's pretty decent, I feel. No, not that one though. Sirocco, Barracks sucks. Vault of the Forsaken, Vault of the Forsaken, Jalal's is okay, I think. Yeah, it's okay. Chapel. Torrented Ruins, I don't see it. Torrented Ruins. What? Oh, I see it now. Vault. Inferno. We'll let it go. Carrion Fields. Did I leave the other Carrion Fields? I did not. Endless Gates is one of the worst. Walls is pretty good. Spring Vault. Sucks. Okay. Fixed. Flooded Depths. Let's go. You can salvage those at the blacksmith. Oh, really? I didn't know that. The world boss only drops 925. Yeah, Bone Spirit chest is likely very good if you're playing like a Bloodlance build where you're spamming it and you are also like crit. It's just a very specific build. Scar? Oh, I had surgery on it. Had nerve damage for about 4 years or so, diagnosed, and I had surgery to reposition the nerve like a month ago or so. I guess more like, yeah, I guess it's closer to a couple months. Nerve damage in your neck from being a card player for 31 years. What? How does that work? Hands shuffling, neck compression. Like, I was just like failing to see how those things are connected. But I mean, a lot of people are like really predisposed to certain things. Like a big part of my nerve damage is that I have an extra muscle in my arm. Not like super rare, it doesn't really do anything, but it compressed the nerve, which is bad. And also the nerve wasn't really stuck with ligaments like it was normally supposed to. So those are two things that I just had. Now in terms of habits, I would always sleep with my arm kind of bent underneath my pillow, which is not good practice, and it's especially bad if you're predisposed for nerve damage along your elbow, it turns out. And yeah, playing video games a lot probably didn't help. Sepulchre of the Forsaken. Oh, that one's really bad, huh? Yes, I will get him around like 11:30, 12, and then again at like 4. What's that? I may have overfilled it this morning, but I also fed him this morning from that. What is the extra muscle? I don't know, it's just in there. It's not like they showed it to me. Sometimes people have, like I have cubital tunnel. Well, I don't know if it's, surgery is pretty successful, so I guess I don't really have it anymore. But yeah, it's like the ulnar nerve. So some people have that just from the extra muscle getting in the way. Just from that, some people have cubital tunnel. It's like, you know, different levels of severity. Yeah, physical therapy doesn't do that much for what I had. But yeah, I went to physical therapy. I went to a physiatrist who specialized in like nerve stuff. And then after that I went to a guy who really specializes in just this surgery for like consulting, and he deemed that it was a good idea. And he was right, because I feel better, so. The name of the muscle. It is something like medical. It's probably like Greek or something. It's like a muscle you don't need in Greek or Latin. That's what it is. I don't remember what it is because I'm not very fluent in those languages, particularly the Latin one. It starts with A. Sounds made up. True. Testicle muscle. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe it's that one. I guess it starts with an upside down A. Guys look so menacing when they come out. Used to be like 3 of them last match. Is Iron Maiden better than Decrepify? Well, if you're not dying and are not really using significant cooldowns, yeah, it can be. Iron Maiden gives you a little bit of damage, a little bit of healing, and it gives you quite a lot of essence if you're burning through it like crazy. It's a good curse. I don't think Decrep is like de facto best curse ever. I mean, it's really good, but so is Iron Maiden. Just usually minion builds don't use any essence at all, so that's a pretty big part of Iron Maiden. Ventures Helm 843. 92. It's almost on this. No, I'll probably drop Blood Surge once I have the endgame build online. I mean, I nearly do now. My golem damage is probably crazy. Damage with golem, 696. My golem auto attacks for like 2,000 to 3,000% weapon damage per second. Yeah. Get a fat two-hander and you're good to go.
I cannot do that here.
Almost again. Blood Mist 908, 866. 2. Oh, I've died on this character plenty. I've been doing plenty of stupid things on this character. Round 75. Barrier. Nope. What? How do you get 59? It's a 50% bonus. Well, I guess you can get 59. No, you can't get 59. Yeah, it's like rounding. Anyway, that's a good roll. That's better than the one on my two-hander, I think. Missing 4. I think it's better. But my weapon's good enough right now. Like, I have a lot of upgrades, actually. Just not using them because, yeah. I think my character is just good enough right now. Like, level cap is within sight. Even though I'm spamming nightmare dungeons, I'm not sure I'm gonna max out all my glyphs before I finish leveling. And I still have to do lots of Helltide. And we're farming boss mats while we're doing all this. Dude, this is the lightning on death. This dungeon is crazy for damage taking. A 1,000 times 40% equals 1,040. Right?
I need time to do that.
Yeah. It's called the mathematical adjuster. It's where you take the multiplication sign and turn it 45 degrees. Yeah. Play without damage numbers, but I like my damage numbers. When we go full minion, it won't be as spammy. playing Druid. I think the highest level Druid right now is like level 28. Is that right? They're using that like Storm Spike skill, 6% weapon damage or something. But yeah, I heard Druid is like a real big pain to like level up. What is this? I don't know what this is. Nice of the Ancients. What the fuck is that? Anyone seen that before? Brown coats, 3 years, thank you very much. The vamp boss spawns in the tides. Oh, I guess he can spawn in like random maps. Oh. Why is that showing up as red? What the fuck are all these? It's like a vampire party in here. Oh, that was a cursed well? Just saw that. I was like, okay. Looks like this thing needs killing. Willpower is 3 all res, which is like 15. I wonder if that's worth. Oh. Soul Survivor. I didn't realize that activated. And here that might be good because the density is so crazy. Bell fries the car. The biggest essence generator is Iron Maiden. If I don't have a lot of essence and I'm going into a pack, I just cast it, and then it's just full essence. Density is really high in Nightmare Dungeons. And the second is Mother's Embrace. I have a 40% roll. And then we have like the Cold Mages. That's how I sustain essence single target. Get the upgrade +2 when they hit with their basic attack, which they do a lot. Killed Duriel. Yeah, I killed Duriel like a few hours after the game came out in June. But the Uber version now. Are the Uber bosses like difficult at all? Or are they just loot pinatas basically? Is the 20 tier skip worth it in the battle pass? No, but I clicked on it because I thought that was activating the battle pass. I guess mine was already active somehow. Battle pass is like pretty confusing to me. What's confusing? You have money and they want it. Alright. This is so insane for experience. You can see the bar moving. At 91. Going pretty well, I would say. That one. I'm back in a sec. Battle pass confusing to me. The man doesn't read anything. Okay, good. Oh, it shows you what they are. There's no, like, claim all button. I missed one. Whatever, I'll get it next season. Okay. And then this does take a little bit. Rigor. It does. That one will take a little bit. Mm. 901. Oh, we're talking. Need the stats, not the blow. The all stats. I like the all stat. A little bit of extra armor also. Close. Life, lucky hit, damage to close. Crit strike. Have to get vuln damage. Yeah. It's nearly there, but not quite. A lot of interesting items, but not quite there. Elfrise Zakara again. Oh, I forgot to check. Champion's Demise. Caldera Gate, Stockade still. No. Oh, Heathen's Keep is actually one. It's really bad for EXP, but it's one of the faster ones. I don't have it. Nah. Starting off with some good drops, okay. Look at this noob picking up rares. Some of the rares are pretty good. And a few of the items I haven't made up my mind if I'm gonna go with the unique version. Like, I like those pants that are like resource and 40 damage multi, but their stats are so bad. So bad. Ruthless PTSD. Maybe. Let's fix that. Absurdly high bonuses would fix that. Like the pants with a good bonus, they have like reduced damage from close, which is good, and then all the other stats are completely worthless to everyone. It's like maximum potions, garbage like that. So if they made the damage from close like twice as high as it can normally show up on an item, like it's a double roll on the stat, that'd be really cool, and you know, characters that could focus on being close to their enemy would actually prefer that item. You know, something like that would be cool. But yeah, as long as they make a unique with a good bonus, but then 3 out of the 4 stats are absolute trash, I don't know, it's just really hard to justify. Like, I like the bonus, but legendary powers are pretty competitive. You know, if I'm removing a legendary power, that is starting to be pretty valuable. The better they make uniques across the board, the more competitive they have to be. So tanky. Oh, 40 reduced from close, I see. Chapel. Lols. Didn't I get a good one? Belfry Zakara.
I cannot do that here.
Oh, I can't use this because I'm in Belfry Zakara. Is Fetid Mausoleum good? Where's Fetid Mausoleum? No, it's not that good. Okay, fine. Flooded Depths it is. I could probably swap to a full minion build. I just don't know if it would be more effective right now. And I also don't really want to redo gear, because I think as I approach 100, I'm going to start getting like really, really good gear. Temerity pants? Nah, there's some new pants. I have them in the build guide, because when I put them in the build guide, we didn't actually know the stats on the item, and I'm like, how bad could they possibly make this unique? Turns out, bad. Yeah, they made it pretty bad. Now, I'm still debating if I would use it or not. Like, if I had a really good rare, I probably wouldn't. But would I even get a rare that good? I don't know. So, yeah, I'm still debating on that. I don't know. Oh yeah, I should drink an EXP potion. You're right. CDR armor int. So on a helmet, I have to have CDR, life, and armor. In the last stat, there's a few options. I think all stats is quite good right now. Int is obviously always fine. There's CC duration on helmets, and there is lucky hit if you have a barrier. All those are quite good. But I wouldn't compromise on the first 3 stats at all.
I need time to.
Going from 91 to 92 in less than 30 minutes. Well, yeah. I'm clearing dungeons pretty fast, and I'm doing dungeons like 15 to 20 levels higher than me. I don't know if that's normal, but XPing is certainly a lot better this patch. Oh, I'm definitely hitting 100 today. But I think the character journey doesn't really stop at 100 anymore, which is kind of cool. $81. $93. If DR injured, damage after killing an elite. 60. Nothing. So Iron Maiden is like a Thorns curse. Well, we don't really use her for that. The Thorns is, it's not terrible, but it's not good. It'll maybe do something significant if the mob has like crazy AoE. Because you have all the pets and it's going to hit off all of them. But the first upgrade for Iron Maiden, it makes it cost nothing instead of 10 essence, so you don't lose essence to cast it. And if you cast it on something that doesn't have a curse, it gives you 5 essence. So like if I burn through all my essence here, yeah, it's kind of hard because I have other sources of essence too. And then go to like a pack, boom, I got like a third. I mean, there wasn't that many mobs there. Okay, that was a pretty terrible example, but you get the idea. Iron Maiden's a very good leveling curse. You're not going to see it in too many endgame builds, though. I think it complements the cold skeleton mages pretty well. The cold skeleton mages don't give you that much essence when you're doing like normal combat because they're like walking around switching targets. But if you're on a boss and they're just pelting it, you actually are going to get quite a lot of essence. And Iron Maiden is the exact opposite. Iron Maiden sucks on a boss. Like, really sucks. But mages are good on the boss and suck on mobs, then Iron Maiden's good. Why do shrines run out of waves? I mean, it doesn't happen very often. Do it all? Yes. Liam. Have another Belfry. Flooded Depths. Yes. For overlay to see the gear. That would be pretty cool because it's always changing and you're always like adapting a little bit. Like the leveling build and the 2 Necro builds that I made for this league on Mobalytics. Build command. I'm very confident in them. I think I made good choices. But yeah, this character kind of landed in between them. Because I want to eventually play a minion build, but I got pretty good gear to keep doing the Blood Nova thing. Right? But that's usually what it's going to be like. You have to adapt at least a little bit to what the game gives you. Blood seekers. Jesus. These guys do so much damage. I actually don't know what kept hitting me there. I was dodging those things pretty well. I'm not even sure. What do you mean if this build works without Corpse Explosion? I don't use Corpse Explosion. The fact that you have to target the corpses or else your cast goes off and then fails is the stupidest mechanic ever. Oh right, they disappear. I guess it was only the Bloodseekers that killed me. Yeah, they are really overtuned. So. Yeah, we get a bit more resists. Something's giving them the damage reduced aura. I don't even really see it though. What is the DPS on that? Isn't good. Where's my belfry? know I got one. I'll have to cull some sigils after this one. Belfry? Belfry sounds a lot less cool. Well, this one's like super short, I think. Like 2 bells and a boss. Flooded death. Okay. Isn't revived before. And for a few days at least. I got it, lidless. Age is 15. Does Rogue get more fun? Rogue's like the sweaty class. It's good, but it's sweaty. Necro's less good, but it's much more chill. Lidless. 838. Lowest roll possible. Oh. Well. Yeah. They are close, they are distant. Move speed. Iron Maiden 884. Vuln. Minion life. Look how low it is. No, she's stunned. Yeah, no, it's not gonna get a good life roll. Compound. I can't get CDR. Oh. Oh yeah, so I can do the sigils here. Oh, you can't sort the sigils in the screen.
The forge is ready for whatever.
Okay. Jalal's the bad one. No, it's okay. Jalal's is okay. Grinning Lab is horrible. Frag's bad. Flooded Depths fine. Lubin's Rest, that's the bad one. Jalal is good. Luden not good. Forsaken is meh. Endless Gates terrible. Crusaders is fine. Underpass is good apparently. Inferno no. Jalal yes. Fetid Mausoleum nah. Nope. Definitely not. Nope. Forbidden City. Oh, that's good. Okay. Hollowed Ossuary. It's fast with terrible experience. Sounds good to me. Bulker of the Forsaken. Terrible. Crusaders. Jalal's. No Lubin. Okay. Fine, let's try this Hollowed Ossuary. Apparently it's garbage experience, but it's really fast. It's the worst experience, but the 4th best for speedrunning glyphs. Right now I'm prioritizing glyph experience, so... I'm starting to see why. I doubt anyone that made a tier list before the game came out has taken time away from the game to fix it, so they're probably a little bit inaccurate. They're probably a little bit inaccurate because Blizzard most likely changed a few things. Not because they were wrong. Just want to clarify that. I have no idea if they're right or wrong. I didn't make my own tier list. Why the hell would I run hundreds of dungeons to gauge how good they are before the game comes out if they're going to change them anyway? When other people are going to do that for me. Jesus Christ. The tier list YouTube game is not a game you want to play, guys. Trust me. Why are these mobs so difficult? What is making them difficult? Is the shadow? Okay, well that's why they're hitting hard. I can't really get the... damage on it. Oh, I've done this. I don't know if this is that fast comparatively. Mobs are pretty tricky. I would say this dungeon's pretty awesome. Upgrade the potion. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Why are those not dying? Unless from distant. Is the bleed? I don't know why those weren't dying. Like that thing fully healed while I was fighting it. I don't understand how. If you have most of the aspects, fresh 50. Yeah. Until you start going ham with the golem nodes and golem glyph, it'll be a bit slow though. I'd probably still use Blood Nova. I'd probably use Blood Nova until you have most of the golem board, which is like level 3 or so. 65 maybe. Wizard or this. My wizard isn't really my wizard. The amount of cooldown reduction I had on that first wizard is not possible. I thought it was so bullshit, like... Season 1 versus pre-season, they nerfed CDR on all items, but also they reduced how much teleport's cooldown is reduced from skill levels. And then they made an item that gives it 15 skill levels. I don't know, that just rubs me the wrong way. That's fucked up. That's like 70% off after you just tripled the price. Except you come up paying more in the end. I still have a lot of dungeon left here. Okay, let's do a quick one. Where are we at as far as gear? I have a lot of gear that is likely an upgrade, but needs some rerolling. But I have like 20 Forgotten Souls, so I can't really reroll it. You get Forgotten Souls from not Helltide, but they're quite scarce. I guess a lot of the time the damage is distant. I'm kind of surprised. There's Wrath. Oh wait, gloves. My longest stream ever? Probably the launch of D4. I streamed 35 hours. Wasn't that hard, but you don't want to do that very often if you can help it. I've had like a lot of sleeping problems and stuff most of my life, so I function sleep deprived just fine. But again, doesn't mean it's a good idea. I think before D4 coming out, the last 24-hour plus stream I did was Guild Wars 2 coming out. Which, is around 11 years before that. Why no Guild Wars 3? I don't know, go ask them. Guild Wars 2 was okay. They just kind of mismanaged the game at the start. And, I mean, they made a game around PvP, but the game couldn't draw more players on the screen. And it would prioritize your allies. So if you went and, like, took 30 people against, like, 5 that were defending a keep, you literally couldn't see the 5 that were pelting you the whole time. It's just such a stupid mechanic. Imagine that they fixed. Thorns, Doge, Distant. Seven, 10 life. Gloom, armor, DR class. I mean, when we go shadow, it's not bad, but yellow pass. Oh yeah, what else? Puzzler. We even have potions.
Kettle's hot. What do you need?
Light shade. I need 7 light shade. Takes 10 Forgotten Souls. Wow. Rip my Forgotten Souls, I guess.
Blessings.
The golem hitting like a truck is so satisfying. Yeah, it's really hard. Movement speed seems really rare on boots, yeah. What is this? Deserted underpass? Looking like a pretty good dungeon right now. The Paragon setup is the Shadow Golemancer, but I'm using a few blood skills because I got the blood amulet on a really good roll. How do they keep spawning? So the guys with spiders on their heads drop the spiders when you kill them. And then the spiders, when you kill them, they drop smaller spiders. And when anything dies, it drops venom. But there's a lot of venom. Okay. I feel like I have too many points right now. I mean, I did skip on a lot of like armor nodes and HP nodes and stuff. Yeah, it probably just adds up in that. Dude, if that's the boss, this dungeon is amazing. Jesus, is it? Oh no, it's a double eye, like triple eyes. Okay, never mind. It's still a really good dungeon. I agree, it's a really good dungeon. No, I don't want that. World boss soon? That's probably the 1 hour. Oh, 14 minutes? Okay. Are minions better? Yeah, minions definitely better. Critters. go. Why are you barking? What? You were sleeping and you woke up for no reason. I gotta heal or I die. Fine, let's see what happens if I just like blitz through. I think they did not get pulled. They did? These guys have been pretty good to me. Yes, I have capped poison res, absolutely ridiculous healing, barrier regen, other things that take damage for me, almost fully defensive gear, and 10,700 life. And the poison is doing multiple life bars worth. But the thing about that is, with as many mobs as there are on the screen, I probably heal for my entire life pool every single time I cast, so... It's, somehow it's okay, actually. Yeah. It's okay. This thing? Oh, longer potion. Yeah, Blood Harvest is very good for loot, but you'll notice that a lot of the loot that you get is your level. The reason I'm doing Nightmare Dungeons, other than the fact that glyph experience is kind of scarce right now, I can choose to do Nightmare Dungeons with monsters over level 100. So I can get like item levels over 900. Like if I did Blood Harvest right now, the experience is probably better than this because I'm killing a bit slower because they're like 10, 20 levels higher. And the loot would be way more abundant, but it would not be over like 860 or whatever my level allows. To get item level up to 925, you have to do monsters that are level 100, and the chance goes up from there. But until the monsters are level 100, you can't get maximum item level. The hardcore Golemancer setup. Well, if you're always doing stuff your level and you hang back, you can definitely do it. $925 is the item level cap.
Not while I'm in town.
Let me check the vendor real quick.
I cannot do that here.
The item level was higher on that. I'd put it aside to try to roll it. But the item level is problematic. Where's the boss? Up there. 6 minutes. Man, 6 minutes is a long time. That level makes it boring. I think it's kind of interesting, actually. I disagree. I think the whole idea of getting the best possible loot at like level 50 and world tier 4, like we were before, I think that is boring. Did I TP out? No, okay, saved. In this, you take ramping damage over time. But yeah, as you can see, this character, damage over time is not too bad. Not too bad at all. This is as much as I've done before, because this is an insane amount of damage over time. This is like half your health per second right now, with maximum resists. I think I'm gonna push it to the limit a little bit more, see if I can get another spawn of those guys. I'm chaining potions right now too. Okay, we did get another spawn. Yeah. There. There's value in being tanking. Non-tanky character, they would probably die. Like, I still remember yesterday when there was a full group that tried to join in when I was doing it, and they all died twice, and I was still doing it. So Necro, with this build, you just have, like, incredible recovery. Like, you just heal so much. I don't know if that makes it the most tanky, but in that thing, you just take crazy damage over time. Against crazy damage over time, yeah, this is good. Yeah, I've gotten a number of uniques. Yeah, RPG, you just kind of make a cool character. That's generally the idea. So you need resists. Playing the game now, I think you need 70 all resists. Or you're gonna get wrecked.